Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video on this whole Mizkif situation. We actually did go and see Mizkif typed in his offline chat, gave a bunch of just random comments, and I'm gonna go show you guys that, and as well kind of let you guys see, I guess, what his community over on Reddit's kind of been saying. Now, as you guys know, there's just been a lot of stuff coming out, like actually genuinely a lot of stuff. We've covered a lot of it on the channel itself, so thank you guys who've just been watching it. I guess I don't know, it's weird to say thank you as I keep saying these videos because like this is people's lives. It's weird, but I guess it's like a gossip channel, but it's crazy because he's kind of gone on a little bit of a crazy rant here. Like talking about like steroids and everything else he's been doing, and like how his life's been kind of crazy these last few years, and just just basically complaining that anyone who hasn't seen him kind of change and evolve as a person these last like probably year or so has been like kind of calling him out, being like, hey, you just don't know anything about me, and I'm trying to do better, going to therapy, etc. We're going to show you guys just the words in a second, but it's kind of crazy. I'll give you guys my thoughts. It's been a crazy week, past few days. I mean, this is like 3 in the morning for me as I'm making this video. I went like, because I'm just kind of trying to process everything that happened. There's been actually quite a lot. And just a lot of people coming out, and apparently there's still more. Like it's actually kind of a crazy situation. And dare I say, I'm gonna speak a little bit on this, maybe myself as a person. I maybe am not thinking that Mizkif kind of understands like how bad a lot of this stuff is and how bad it is like coming out. Because he kind of seems like he's playing as a joke. Like even when he was doing his like kind of first response, like real response stream, he was kind of like making jokes, still looking at Twitch chat, etc. And it kind of comes off really bad, like really bad, especially because he's kind of admitted partially to all these things. Like there's now a famous meme floating around right now where like Emru had her plushies and like, you know, like he was breaking walls. Like people are all over the place. So here's the actual thread. Because I was sent this. I still had like the metadata or whatever. Right now it's currently removed. I'll show you guys the removal over here in a second. But this is the same thread that was removed. Some people are assuming Mizkif himself is doing like damage control and he's removing this stuff. Could also just be mods. We're not really sure. The second I touched this, I got a Windows security thing. That's probably a sign. So it kind of stinks because there's not that many like, what's it called? Like I wish they could fully see it, but I'll try to paraphrase the best I can. I had to copy paste this into Paint. I'm trying to be a forensic journalist over here. But all I am is just a Twitch loser. I don't know what I'm really doing in my life. So just chill. I'm getting people saying this place is freaking out. This is in his offline chat. It's kind of covered up with the Mizkif. I've done a lot of wrong in my years on Twitch that I wish I could take back. But a lot of you know I've been working on myself for the past year. It's not weird. People don't know because people don't watch me. Like they hear these rumors on like a TikTok or YouTube comments or just like maybe even live stream fails, like these random subreddits, everything, or even YouTube videos. You never know. And he's like, these people don't know the real me. Like I've been trying my best to get better, but this is a big issue because like there's comments if they're true, and this is why people are kind of pushing for more truth, timestamps or whatever, because there's a lot of things. I've even put like YouTube videos and timestamps of repeated behavior on what he's done. If you guys have missed those, just check out the channel. And like that's what people are having issues with right now. It's like the fact that Mizkif, like you have gone on multiple people's like streams and you've had multiple women that are now being like, you had a power dynamic, you were threatening to end me, you were gossiping, you were trying to manipulate my entire career. Like a lot of really popular female content creators who are very well respected, and it's just everything is coming out all at once. We had like QQ, obviously Emeru. We haven't seen Maya take like an official public stance, but she has like kind of alluded towards a lot of these comments being about Mizkif, like being in a car going 150 miles an hour with this like saying you're gonna yourself, and that's crazy stuff. This is not good. And the fact that multiple people have been saying you're doing this. We also had like Novaru go and call him out yesterday, saying that she was like bringing up like doxing and all these really bad things to her face and being like, that's just Twitch, that's just content, and like we talked about that yesterday. Like that's horrible. And I think he's trying to be like, hey, I talked about that I was doing this, you know, like in his community, which he has, but it's like it's kind of getting widespread where everyone's like, this is getting worse. It's like a new situation, Mizkif, because it's not just a one-time thing every 6 months. It's everything all at once, saying this was not okay, for multiple women saying that this was never okay, and access to everything. So he goes and talks about drugs. I'm not going back to the place I once was, probably Austin. I was suicidal, depressed, and talking about every type of drug possible in short term to fix my brain. Like, yes, like that's bad. Like that's really not good. Like I'm like literally baked right now, and I can tell you like man to man, like he's probably never gonna see this. Like, dude, you just like there are people who like you, Mizkif. Like this entire maybe this is he'll probably never see this. Who cares? But like there's people who actually liked your content. They liked you. They want you to be alive. Like, I'm sure in the middle of like having crazy drama everywhere, like you probably feel like the entire world hates you or something. Don't feel that way. I mean, it's getting close. Like, it's definitely up there. But like, I'm more so worried a little bit about like Mizkif's mental. Because you have all this crazy stuff, like you're going kind of crazy yourself. You're trying to fix your life. Like he also had a lot of crazy stuff. It's not excusing anything he did. Because right now there's a lot of proof that I'm very not happy with him as a person. Like, I'm just a random Twitch guy, and I'm like, you don't do this to women, female streamers. Like, it's not cool. Like, this dude's literally harassing people, trying to get them on stream, almost like doing like the monkey and dance to try to make them like, I can make you famous, but I can take it all away from you. This is like some like P Diddy stuff, bro. It's crazy. It's like actually though, like it's bad. Like, I think this is bad stuff. I don't think he's evil. I hope. But like this, Mizkif, I think, is taking this as a joke or not realizing like this is so, it's like a pattern. It's the pattern of a manipulator. It's like, just because you have people who might defend you doesn't make it okay. He was saying I was on steroids because I thought I would fix myself. Maybe self-image. I was taking mushrooms every day to fix my brain, but that destroyed me. Yes. Don't do that, my dude. Never take shrooms when depressed. Don't, like, ever. Yes. But like, that doesn't excuse what you did. But like, dude, like I'm happy you're getting off this stuff, but like, you have to still take accountability. I would take my head and push it into my pool, trying to drown myself on shrooms. Like, this is not okay, dude. Like, I hope you're okay. I don't want him to have anything bad happen to him as a person, because there have been moments where he's a funny guy. There has been moments where he's helped out his friends. Like, if you have some humanity, Mizkif, like, you could do better, my dude. Like, this is not like the end of your road of your life. Like, you can kind of redeem yourself a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm overly yapping. I'm sorry if I am. But like, dude, you can fix your life. Like, you can say actual like apologies. You can try to make things right. Like, but you have to do it sincerely. Like, when you went on stream and you're telling Emru, I'm going to end you, I have nothing to lose. That's scorched earth, bro. That's not love. That's just obsession. And that's where people are being like, you can't do that. You can't go to people's Twitch cons after you break up. You just got to move on. And I know it's hard. That's why people say don't date streamers, dude. Like, I've dated streamers. I've had crazy situations myself with women where they're like, it went bad. It went bad. And would I ever redo that stuff? Probably not. Although, like, I still would always adore those people. I had very fond memories of people who I've had friendships and with, the relationships with. But like, sometimes it's just not, it's not the time. It doesn't work. Like, it's not good for you. And it seemed like this wasn't good for you, dude. It's hard to mix fame and viewership and money, but like, you already made it, Mizkif. You already made it. You're a multi-millionaire. You can probably go make 6 figures easy. Like, you can literally never stream again for the rest of your life, and you will probably be fine and still rich. Like, you can do some YouTube vlogs and be okay. You can like take a break. Like, you can do these gambling sponsors, make $50 million and disappear. But you just can't go and do this all while abusing your friends. Like, there are people that I thought, like, you put people in a weird spot. Like, even look at Lenny. Lenny was trying to go and like protect him, but even she's like, I have to stand with Ember because this is bad, man. But like, for 2 years, all I did is take shrooms to fix my brain and stories to fix myself. I tried acid and that backfired. In doing that, I know I effed up so bad and hurt so many people around me. I lashed out. I was angry and out of my mind. I did take steroids that gave me insane anger issues. You can tell when I was like being like, on top of it, because I don't want you guys to know it. It was embarrassing, but it's still like, this is like, yeah, this sucks. Like, everyone understands, dude. I understand. Like, I don't want you to go and have your life completely ruined. And like, you have more to live for. And I feel like he's kind of backed in a corner, like so many of his friends, quote unquote, but he did wrong. Like, you have to be like, I did wrong, dude. Because you did do wrong. Like, you did people dirty so far from everything we've seen. There might be more proof. Other people might have treated you poorly as well, but like, you can't bring everyone down with you. It's not like, this is the real world. This is like this is really actually happening to you. And I feel like he's just not getting it. So here's a little bit more. A little bit harder to see. I got off steroids about a year ago fully. You can't just get off it. I take maybe full amount. I wish I could see that. Maybe accountability. I take all accountability, maybe. Who I was. I wish I could see what this was. I wish I didn't just go for drugs and really focus on fixing myself. I went for short-term fixes and it backfired. Like, he's like this doesn't fix Emeru. Like, it doesn't make it okay, but like, he's trying a little bit, Like, I'm really trying to give him like a baby bit of grace, because I just don't want him to do anything drastic. You know what I mean, guys? Like, it sucks. It's just sad. But maybe past a lot of progress this last year, I'm proud of who I'll be becoming. I feel more normal than ever. It doesn't change that what I did in the past. I understand people will see that and not want to come back or not talk to me. Every time I close my eyes since 2022 while I was in Austin, I envisioned different ways of myself. Like, it's just a hard thing to touch on as a random guy who's making a YouTube video, but I feel like this is like, people would want to know what he's saying and like where he's at, because there's been a very like it's a big drama. Like it's been a very traumatic drama. I'm going over here, and I've been on Twitch for a long time, so this is pretty big. There is a lot of content creators. Like Mizkif was involved with a lot of people, even Ice Poseidon, Ludwig, everyone. Like there's QD stuff, QQ, like obviously the whole OTK. Like this is the entire Austin squad, Asmongold, like Tectone, S-Fan. Everyone's involved in this in some way, shape, and form, and that's what makes this a crazy situation. Because Mizkif has been an OG, he's been around for a long time, and he, like a lot of people I think knew he was doing bad. Like he was skiing the lines a lot. Like a lot. Like there's a lot of sketchy shit he's always been called out for. But because of his community and his size, like a lot of people, if they ever did call him out, would go and be harassed by the Mizkifs, or like it's like having like he'd go on his stream and mock you. Like we covered that with Novaru yesterday. Like if he had issues, he'd literally show on his stream, and then like Reddit threads would get mass downvoted. People would start calling you out, go to your stream and harass you. Like this is like not an okay behavior if you really think about everything that's happened, because it's happened so many times. And that's the problem here, Miz. It's the problem. Like if you do it a few times and you apologize and move on, that's fine. But when you start doing it to like all your female friends and you use them as props, you go and say something like Wreckful. The Wreckful comment was probably one of the world's worst ones, because it didn't seem like he'd try to get better. This is the issue. He's trying to say this last year he's gotten better, but we're hearing comments now from Arya that he said that Wreckful is not here anymore on this planet because he was jealous of Mizkif this year. There's other instances that happened this year. Emaru's messages, I believe some of them were from 2025. And yeah, that's been a few months, but you can't change yourself in 6 months, man. You can't change yourself in 3 months. And especially if you're doing Twitch and content, like you're doing your job and you're not like fully taking a break. When you went to Japan, people were saying that you still messed up and you got in drama, and your friends there in Japan were calling you out. Today, like this is all open wounds, man. It's all open wounds. Like that you can't go and say you have gotten better. Like who cares? These people are still hurting, man. And you can tell because they're like making statements after statements after statements after everything out here. And I don't want Mizkif to do something drastic that he would regret in his life, you know, or hurt his family and be away from this world. Because he, you know, like he's had funny moments. He doesn't seem like the world's worst guy. It's hard to say that with everything that's come out, but I think you guys would understand. So he did speak. Like he spoke. A lot of people in the community were not happy with this. Obviously, I could show you guys really quick. We can maybe do a little bit more, like just these next few days or whatever. But like a lot of people instantaneously were not happy with this all. Have we been through this whole song and dance before? Bro isn't even taking actual accountability. I wish he'd do a lot harder, or apologizing to those he's affected while also saying all this in his own offline chat. He's had to like TwitchCon didn't happen. We watched one of his employees and said, I will destroy Emaru. Like this is what I'm saying. Like you haven't changed if this is happening last week when this girl that you said you loved a few weeks ago, months ago, was literally like attacked at the convention. Like Mizkif, what are you missing, dude? Like I'm almost to the point where I want him to watch this video just for the reality check to be like, bro, like people do not, like they're not happy with you. You've merely messed up, but it's not the end of the line. Like you can redeem yourself. I hope. I don't. Maybe I'm like an anime nerd thinking he can. But people in the community are like, bro, worked on himself but attacked her in a Schizo Respawn stream, yeah, and threatened to attack her by telling her employee at TwitchCon he would destroy her, like, yeah, worked on himself, but he did the same stuff after leaving Austin where all the trouble was. Blau even said he was road raging before WCC stream, and all the women were saying he's been doing that for years, so he hasn't changed. If he wants to show change, then stop streaming, go away, and don't come back and work on yourself, being a human being. Like, this is what people are saying. Like, blaming me on drugs, like, give me a break. Like, like, his even community, man, is rough. You know? He's like, you literally lie to your community. These are like his viewers. This guy's just brain dead. Like, was anything real about this guy when we watched him? He's trying to blame Austin. All trust lost. This is the third time, man. Like, just people are just not happy, man. This has been a sad situation. Like, I'm sure you guys can tell. I mean, yeah, I got views or subs off of this, but like, I don't know. I care more about like me being a person, like a Twitch person. Like I've grown up on this website. I was one of the first ever partners. So I know these people either by proxy, my friends knowing them, or like just being parasocial myself. So it's just crazy seeing like this whole era of people just being destroyed, you know, like this is nuts. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is what Mizkif had to say. I'm sure he'll say more, but this is not, I don't know, man. Give me your thoughts on everything. Subscribe if you guys are new, if you guys care. Not no worries, leave a like, and I'm gonna go pass out because this has been a lot. This has been a crazy week.